The 5090 launched at £1,999 or dollars. Right now, it is anywhere from around 2,400 street price up to over 4,300 depending on where you look, with some board partner models amazingly pushing past £5,000 or dollars. Honestly, that spread alone tells you something's broken. That is not normal price variation between retailers. Now, last video, I did tell you that SSDs were next. That is still coming, I promise. But when I saw that this was happening, I knew that it couldn't wait. So here's what's actually happening, why it is connected to everything that I told you about RAM, and most importantly, what it means if you're thinking about buying a GPU anytime in the near future. Very quick recap for anyone who hasn't seen the latest video. Basically, AI data centers have been buying up global supply of memory, or DRAM. Basically, the stuff that goes into RAM sticks. That's why a $90 stick of RAM now costs around $370. And it turns out GPUs need memory too. And it's not just Nvidia's flagship feeling it. AMD's Radeon RX 9070 launched at $549, the 9070 XT at $599. Right now, you are looking at roughly $600 to $710 for the 9070 and $650 to $799 for the XT. And that's consistent across multiple retailers. It's not a one-off spike I happen to catch on a very bad day. So why is this happening? Well, it's the same root cause as RAM. GPUs need GDDR7 memory for their VRAM, and by one estimate I found, 16 gigabytes of that went from roughly £65 or dollars to 80 per card in mid-2025 to over 200 by the end of the year. VRAM is reportedly approaching something like 80% of the total cost of building a high-end card. And I'm going to be a little bit upfront with you. That specific stat only turned up in one source when I checked. So please take it as more directional rather than a gospel word. But everything else lines up the same, basically. It's the same story. AI data centers eating the memory supply that used to go into consumer hardware. And just a quick, slightly ridiculous side note, in the middle of all this, Nvidia's latest announcement, very interestingly, wasn't a new GPU, it was collectible trading cards with 14 designs celebrating GeForce history. So that's free to claim at conventions. The internet's reaction was pretty much instant to this. We have cards, but not actual cards that you can buy. I just wanted to mention it because the timing is actually almost perfect. But anyway, back on track. Here's the part that actually matters for your next build, but most importantly, your wallet. Unlike RAM, there is barely a wait for the next generation angle either. So multiple reports from board partners now point to AMD's next generation landing in late 2027, possibly early 2028, with Nvidia's true next generation slipping to a very, very similar window. So Nvidia may squeeze out a super refresh of current cards around late 2026 or most probably CES 2027. So it's not total radio silence, but the real next gen leap isn't coming for well over a year. In terms of relief timelines, they are pretty much the same as RAM. The actual fix, as we know, is new fab capacity, and that also takes 2 to 3 years to come online. And as we discussed last week, most of that is already earmarked for AI, not consumer graphic cards. So don't expect meaningful relief here before 2027 either. But what does this actually mean, most importantly, for all of you and your next build? Well, if you need a GPU right now for a build that's already underway, or you have a card that's actually dying on the spot right now, I would buy now rather than wait, in all honesty. Board partners have clearly shown that they are willing to raise prices again and again. And there's no clear point where that is actually expected to stop. So if you're in that camp, here's roughly how I would think about it by tier. So if you're wanting to go flagship, the RTX 5090 is the card. There's no argument about that. But it's also taken the single hardest hit percentage-wise. So here I would budget more headroom than you actually think. If you want strong performance, but without chasing that flagship spike, then the RX 9070 XT has moved up a little, but nowhere near as violently, which actually makes it the more stable pick for a lot of you right now. Now, if you are on the fence about upgrading, so your card isn't broken, it could just be better, then this is genuinely a moment to sit tight. You're not going to feel good about spending on a card that was, say, 20 to 30% cheaper around 2 months ago. And if you are budget conscious, let's face it, most of us are, and you still need something now, well, this is where I would point you back to a card that I covered a few weeks ago, and that's Intel Arc. This is already the best value pay, and that was even before all of these spikes. And that gap has probably only gotten wider now that AMD and Nvidia themselves have moved. So it is definitely worth a look if those flagship prices are off the table for you. Very quick segue, and I have an affiliate link for this one in the description, so make sure you check that out. But since we are already talking about buying decisions, so if you are a student or you're the one who actually bankrolls the student, I'm looking at you parents, and you are looking at a full laptop instead of maybe building or upgrading a desktop, Razer is running their back to school program right now, which will be running through to September 27th. So if you're on their education purchase program, that's going to unlock some bonus benefits for you. So you'll get a bonus skin with select Blade laptop purchases, 20% off peripherals, gear, apparel, and accessories, and 10% off their gaming chairs, and 5% off the Blade laptops themselves. It is worth being clear and open and transparent, as I like to be. That's the education program perk. It's not a blanket discount for anyone clicking through. But given everything that we have just covered on GPU pricing, 5% off a blade with an RTX 5070 or 5080 in it actually matters more than usual this year. The link is below if that's you. But now I have a quick question for you. Has this actually changed your plans? So has it delayed a build? Have you downgraded a card or decided to wait it out? Let me know down below. I'm genuinely curious, as always, how many of you this is hitting currently. But let's do a very quick reality check on all of those numbers. So Going from a 599 RX 9070 XT to today's roughly 600 to 700 street price is now up to 100 to 200, of course, depending on where you look. Jump on a single component. Stack that against RAM being up at around 280 on a single kit. You're now looking at close to 500 extra just between those two parts compared to a year ago. It's quite bleak. So, GPU or RAM, which one has hit your build harder? Let me know in the comments below. The SSD video is coming, I promise. It is a very similar story, same root cause, but the numbers are honestly just as wild. So make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss that one. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. As always, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next build.